Hey guys, what is up? I'm Yalik and I started filming prematurely because let me get a sip of water before we proceed. Okay, so today's Boom Beach video, it is Thursday, it is War Factory. We have probably, well, you just gotta see this. Hang on. Before we do anything else, I want to switch troop loadouts. I have already done this once on my main account. I had hoped to do this on my smaller account anyway, and I'm pretty sure that this is possible. So, main account took 2 hits. We have a War Factory layout that normally gives me fits because we have Laser City going on. However, the last time we had this layout, if I'm not mistaken, I got everything cleared out up here, and the problem was when I got to the end of my last attack, I had no plan for these machine guns, and I had no GBE for the machine guns, and the machine guns wrecked me, so it didn't go down. However, I feel like the outcome will be different today because we have the special new gunboat ability, the remote hack. Normally, the trouble with this base is that you have all these layouts, and of course you cannot hack them. All these, sorry, lasers, lasers, and you can't hack the lasers with Everspark. However, we have the ability to hack them today. So we've got lasers up here, we've got 1 laser, ranges core, 2, gotta get rid of that. That one is not necessarily a concern, but we're going to take that one out and its cousin right here because doing so will free up a bunch of GBE at the beach, and we also have a GBE tribe boost. On my max account, I'm getting 8 GBE for building destroyed, so that made a huge difference. On this one, I'm only getting 5, but I think we'll still be able to get this, maybe not in 2 hits, like on my main account, but we should be able to get this down. And just to be on the safe side, I'm going to remove this laser here also, because it does touch the far side of the core, and if I should want the option later on of bringing Captain Everspark for a bit of distraction, I'm going to want that laser out of the way. So without further ado, I'm going to check over here. There's a bunch of free GBE if you want to remove lasers over there. I'm not going to mess with it. I saw a really cool attack somebody in one of my task forces did this morning though. They used bullet over here. You can also hack grapplers with this new tribe cycle, or with the new special ability. And so he hacked the grappler, dropped bullet over here, and just gathered GBE forever, and used it to clear away other things that were obnoxious to him. So that was one way to approach this, I guess, but we're going to go from this side. Honestly, I'm even trying this with my level 39 account. This is the 47. I'm even trying this with the 39 today. I've already done my first hit, because I think it's quite possible for that account too. Normally it would not be, but because of this new gunboat ability, yeah, gotta do it. So, gonna gather up some free GBE. First hit is going to be removing these 2, and we're gonna sacrifice some girls because we're gonna gather GBE and try to start hacking things in the back. Or maybe we'll just get the ones up front and save the ones in the back for later. How about that? On my 37 account, I don't have the advantage of the GBE tribe. I do on this one, so hopefully, again, this is not going to be 2 hits, but there is every possibility that it could be done in 4, which is not too shabby. So 30 GBE now. This ability is just way too strong. This combined 40 GBE. Now, so we can actually hack that laser too. And 9 GB over here, and we can start gathering. Probably didn't want to drop all of those girls. We'll end up most likely retreating on this hit. I am going to throw out a critter over there because the Doom Cannon is going to be a problem. And that should help. We should be ready to hack here in a second. Good. Which one do we want? That one we'll take. Alright, lasers are starting to fire, so let's reflare. Another critter. And we're going to throw some GBE back here. Do have a plan for the lasers this time, which, you know, not proud of myself or anything, but beats the alternative. Let's see if we can't get over here, away from the lasers, and maybe we can get a hurt on some of these guys as well before we die. Alright, lasers are really making me miserable over there. We have one more. Okay, throw that. And, oh, because we held brick back. Nope, the attack was going to end anyway. But we got all the GBE down, and all of the lasers that we're concerned about down low out of the way. That does leave the two lasers up top to consider. Plan for this part of the world is to clear it, because the Doom Cannons would end up giving me a problem back here anyway from my kill zone, which is going to be around in that area. They would be hitting me with the splash damage. So we're just going to walk into here and start killing things. But before we do that, we have these guys. And hopefully, when I did this with a max account, had the GBE to hack this Hotpot 2. Don't know if I'll have it right away with this account, but there's a good chance. Watch this. Now, all of those Dooms around, yeah? Hack the laser and just watch that sucker disappear. Gone. Vaporized. You're done. It's just a beautiful thing. Normally these laser war factories are kind of a pain in the ass. But today, because of this special ability, it is just like War Factory Christmas. Now, I messed up the smoking on my main account here, so let's try not to do that. So far, so good. Got brick down. Everybody ready? I'm going to throw 2 smokes there because I peeked a little bit first time around. Don't want to peek. And we're going to have 2 shocks. There we go. See, that extra smoke is proving to be very helpful. 2 shocks. We want one here, one there. And is that laser going to be in range? I don't think so. And we're going to have that, and we're going to shock up there again. And now we can hack that. And we're going to drop back here and see if we can do some damage. Did that Hotpot not? There it is. Oh, because it was frozen, it couldn't pop up. That's alright. The Doom Cannons will take it out forthwith, yeah? Because that's what Doom Cannons are good for. And we're dying over there, but it doesn't really matter because we're starting our work up top with the machine guns, gathering extra GBE and such. This is actually just way too easy. This entire tribe cycle is way too easy. We're going to have one more. We're going to hit retreat on that. Boom. Okay, and the 2 machine guns up top went down as we were going. Is that going to land? Cool. Yeah, this tribe cycle is way too easy. I've been telling people I did an attack the tail end of the Rainmaker era, where I literally did a set it and forget it. I was looking at a resource base on my 37 account, and there were no booms, there were no boom mines. Obviously there are no prototypes or shock launchers to worry about. And so I just started the attack, dropped the Rainmakers, and got in the shower. That was it. Alright, what do we want to do here? So, now we actually have to think about why I put it in Do Not Disturb. Why does she always manage to find me? I don't know. It's a talent. A gift, I suppose. We're going to want to do a shock down here. We could do 2 hacks up top. The grapplers are kind of annoying, but can be handled with critters, which I now have on this account. So that means we're going to want to focus on the mortars. Smoking that way. No more free GBE to be had. Okay. Do we want some heavies on this hit? You know what? Nah, we'll just go with it. I really have to check my Do Not Disturb settings, because that should not have happened. I apologize. And there are a bunch of boom cannons around, so these guys could get vaporized pretty quickly too. Literally set, okay, gonna have to check that app as well, because either of those should be getting through, but I probably have them set to pass through, so that's unfortunate, and that's on me. If you can literally set down your game, as I did, when you're in the middle of an attack and just walk away, then something is wrong there. And honestly, since then, it's a little bit better because we no longer have the Rainmakers, so things have improved on that front. The game is not as ridiculously easy as all that. However, it's still, and I attacked my entire map on the main account yesterday using nothing but RCZM. Didn't have to change troops, not one time. And this is looking alright. We have enough for one more shock there, which is good. We're going to need it, and we can clear some mines up ahead. That. When you're and I won. I didn't lose a single battle all day without changing strategies, and that is the point where your strategy game is completely busted. That mortar's going to get a couple. Not a problem. When your strategy game does not involve strategy, you have a problem. And I will show you why it is such a problem at the end of this or the next attack when this war factory does go down, because at this point we're pretty sure we have it. I'm going to throw some more critters up top. We have a few girls down here working on the HQ too. Good for them. Ambitious. Just some one-hitters in the area to clean up, and if it doesn't go down this hit, it will the next. I'll show you why it is such a problem that the strategy being out of the strategy game is not good, in my opinion, anyway. Not that my opinion matters for much. It's not going to be this hit, so let's drop GBE down here. And we have an easy walk and clear for the finale. And that will be this is the third hit, yeah. So that would be the fourth, as I was hoping. Good, good, good. Yeah, 2 hits left. So, yeah, strategy belongs as a part of a strategy game. And, wait a minute, what is in range of that? Yeah. So we can probably just hack that and this cannon and then use critters on that boom cannon, or just walk up. It doesn't really matter because we're not going to use any smokes on the walk. So hack that guy. And he's going to turn and start working on that cannon. Good for him. If it's ever going to fire. Nope. Alright. There needs to be some strategy. There needs to be planning. You need to have failures, sorry. Tongue-tied myself there. If you don't have any failures in a strategy game, then it's not really a strategy game anymore. It's on easy mode. And while easy mode is fun from time to time, it should not be a constant. It cannot be, well, Boom Beach has had an issue now for about 6 weeks. The game has been on easy mode, and it has been on easy mode in a variety of different ways. First it was Grens, then it was RCZM, then it was RCZM again, then it was Rainmakers. And you see those critters there? That is why I removed that laser right in here, because nothing now ranges the HQ, so none of those lasers can fire on my girls. Celebratory GBE on the win. Relatively easy win, relatively easy war factory because of this special gunboat ability, but that is not necessarily the best thing because, as I will show you here, as was pointed out yesterday by Crazy Turtle, this is the global leaderboard. This is the #1 player in the world, and this is what his base looks like right now. A beached HQ is kind of funny and cute when it's a level 45 player or a level 50 who's, struggling to beat people and trying to VP drop. In this case, it's the #1 player in the world, and he is protesting, and I think he has every right to protest. He's let some of his, you'll notice he's trying to conserve some powder here, he's let his Guardians stop being boosted, and he's beached his HQ, because what is the frigging point? Because if I can run through my entire map for 2 or 3 days straight using RCZM, or 4 days before that using Rainmakers, and never suffer a single loss, and in some cases just put the game down and walk away from it, the game is busted. And that is especially a problem because these players on the leaderboard spend tons and tons and tons of money on gems because gold is tight. They're trying to attack with minimal offense. They're trying to beat players like themselves who have incredible ice going on. I don't know that I could beat some of these bases with my 10 boosted ice on my max account. Maybe I could. I've never gotten the chance to try. This guy, I could. Actually, he could be Warriors now because he doesn't have a shield. That's the other thing. They took away shields. Basically, Supercell has done everything possible to make life hard on these leaderboard players. Not just hard, to make life impossible on these leaderboard players. And this guy's done. He's fed up with it. And he's given it up. He's put his HQ on the beach. Go ahead, beat me, because it doesn't matter anymore. Anybody can beat anybody, and you no longer have a competitive game. And that's, the skill is taken out of it. The strategy is taken out of it. And this is a very bad sign for Supercell, because if these leaderboard players stop buying gems so that they can afford to attack because they don't have any gold, because, hey, they're on the leaderboard, and they're going to fail a whole lot, and they need to attack a whole lot, and they get raided still, even with all of that ice. They're targets, so people are trying to raid them. Those guys stop buying gems, and a whole lot of money goes out of this game. So, I don't know. I think Supercell should consider what this means, because, that was an easy war factory, but maybe it was a little too easy of a war factory. Anyway, I'm not going to be all doom and gloom. I certainly do enjoy being able to beat people. I'm not saying that that's bad. It is fun once in a while, but, it's been almost 2 months straight of this, and maybe we should consider reining it back in a little bit, Supercell. With that, I'm out. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. I would assume some people would have comments. If you have a different opinion about the state of affairs, then feel free to say so in the comments section, and I will consider all points of view. However, I don't think I'm wrong on this one. Anyway, I am out. Have a great day.